On the 30th of October 2018, BeamNG 0.14 was released, and with it came the usual fixes and improvements we're all used to seeing in BeamNG updates. But this update was different. This is Lightrunner. But what exactly is it? According to the BeamNG 0.14 update page, Lightrunner is a map featuring several tracks built by the BeamNG dev team, which represents, quote, a trip back to the 80s. But this doesn't really say much. If it's a map, why isn't it available in the map selector? And what the fuck is Power Glow? Before talking about the mysterious reason behind its existence, let me first explain what Lightrunner actually is. Lightrunner is a game mode in BeamNG similar to how time trials and bus routes are considered game modes. The Lightrunner game mode takes place in Glow City, a retrofuturistic metropolis with a strong 80s neon aesthetic. Not much is really known of Glow City other than the fact that it is completely covered in orange lights, in an almost offensive way. Taking a look at the sky, you could speculate that Glow City isn't on Earth, rather on another planet, but I honestly have no idea. And just like your average 14-year-old, I may be looking too deep into things. The game mode itself is actually very similar to the previously mentioned time trials, as you're limited to driving around the 10 different layouts with the sole purpose of improving your lap times without falling to your death. With the map and the game mode explained, let's briefly touch on the vehicles. There are 4... Wait, there's only 3? What happened to the bolide? Yeah, more on that later. As of today, there are 3 different vehicles you can choose from: the 200BX, the Moonhawk, and the SBR. But as you can see, they are slightly different from the ones we're all used to, as they feature these kinda tacky neon lights, which I assume are inspired by Tron. This is what the update page calls Power Glow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Tron from Wish. If you're still confused and don't fully get the point of this game mode, let me show you some sweet gameplay. So this track layout is called Nosedive. According to the game, it's of hard difficulty, the other ones being easy, medium, and very hard. But you know, with me being the best driver currently alive, this should be a piece of cake. And we're off. So this shouldn't be... Also, I just had this thought, trying with a more appropriate view now. Okay, we are going pretty quick. I think my engine is about to explode. So we're in neutral this time. Should be a bit better. Hey, this isn't actually that bad. Oh, Madonna, what the fuck? So I'm gonna try putting it back into gear now. And that just braked us. Oh, last attempt this one. Hey yo. Hey yo, would you look at that? Look at that BeamNG Evil Corp Tower. Oh, that's cool I guess. But why does it exist? Why did a small team of developers building a realistic, soft body physics vehicle simulator decide to dedicate precious development time to creating a half-baked Trackmania? And why is it its own dedicated game mode on the main menu? Well, we can find the answer to this last question right here, next to it. In this update, we are launching the revamped Track Builder. These are the first words of the 0.14 update page, indicating that this is the update's actual main feature and that Lightrunner was made to showcase the possibilities of the Track Builder. But then, why does opening up Track Builder take us to Glow City? Know that you can use the Track Builder on whatever map, so giving it a dedicated button on the main menu and having it take you to the Lightrunner map is kinda weird. All this feels kinda odd and out of place. Could this be one of the developers' passion projects? Maybe a small treat in between 2 larger updates? Well, the second option actually seems to be the case, as it was released on the 30th of October, which as you may know, is Halloween. The previous update, 0.13, released in July, with its main feature being the automation collaboration, while the one after, 0.15, came out in December. bringing us Tic Tacs and our beloved Italy. These are two pretty large updates, so it doesn't seem too far-fetched to believe that Light Runner served as something cool to package what wasn't large enough to be its own update, nor small enough to be considered a hotfix. But that's just what I believe to be the case. If you have any other theories, please share them in the comments. And with this, we know what Light Runner is and presumably why it was made. But what about its future? Well, it ain't looking good. With the Bowlight remaster in 0.24, its Power Glow configuration was removed, which leads me to believe that Light Runner's days are numbered, or the devs just forgot. I would love to see Glow City actually turned into a fully fledged map, something ultra modern, futuristic, and also kinda dystopian, with the same level of detail as the recent maps. The more I think about it, the more I want a cyberpunk themed update with a reimagined Glow City and cyberpunk inspired vehicles. Just imagine how sick a Cyber Pigeon would look like. Being a full map, that would also mean no more dedicated Light Runner and track builder modes, but just a new series of insane layouts in time trials. As for the track builder, that boy definitely needs a fresh coat of paint. To be honest, I didn't even know it existed until doing the research for this shitty video. And with no more updates or additions to Light Runner since its release back in 2018, there it sits today on everyone's main menu, forgotten, ignored, and collecting dust. Until one day, a new update either brings it back to life or removes it for good.